Hi, my name is Scott Auger, and I'm going to give a quick little demonstration of what you need to do to get lighting to the lighting board operator. We'll just review the roadmap real quickly, which is basically you read the script, and then from the script you watch the directing of the show. This is basically a lighting designer doing this. You basically watch the direction of the show and find out what the blocking is on stage. And then from the blocking you can figure out, again as a lighting designer, what instruments are appropriate for those lighting zones that come about because of the blocking and for special lighting. Finally, you're going to want, this may fall into another area, or as the lighting designer you can do this for small companies. You'll set up the lights and you'll basically create circuits that'll go back to the dimmer packs. Then at the dimmer packs you're going to assign those circuits to dimmer pack addresses, and then from those addresses you can start setting up cues on the channels, which are yet another abstraction, but this movie isn't about that, for the lighting that goes through the show. And then you can hand off the cues to a lighting board operator, or if it's a small organization you can do it yourself. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this movie. Here's a brief discussion about the paperwork that a lighting designer will hand off to the dimmer board operator, as well as sound effects and such if the same person is doing that. Notice that I've got everything in a binder, and the reason for that is because we have the script photocopied onto each page in the binder, and that allows some extra room for writing things as well as for taking notes. Here's where we get to actually putting in notes and such. Some things you'll note is that there's a blackout, Jesse's speech, and then another blackout. This isn't in the script from the publisher, because this is something that the venue puts together themselves. It's mostly about don't use photography, don't text, and things like that. So we always have extras that are going into the cue sheet or the cues that aren't exactly in the script. So the script is not the final say in what's going to happen. You'll notice that I have used a different color for the cues, for sound cues. So for example, the first sound cue is 1 and it's highlighted in pink, while cues for the lights are not highlighted. You usually want to have them marked and the line that they will execute on. So for example, here we see we want cue 6 to occur before the bag lady shows up. We should note that there should be a cue for every change in the channel board states. This includes not just lighting on the lights, but turning on the lights, but turning off the lights. So I'll have a blackout as well as a turn on the lights. Some scenes will have light changes and such, and those of course will be cued also. But we just don't want to overlook turning out the lights as well. And that's pretty good for a short beginning of marking up your script to denote lights. Thanks.